Welcome to NIOS. Today we will study 7th and last part of the 3rd chapter, Modern World. Our topic for today is Socialist Movement and the Russian Revolution. This is a very interesting topic and I hope you will enjoy watching this video. As you know, we discussed about the unification of Italy and Germany in our previous video. We also learned how Bismarck, a leader, followed the policy of blood and iron to unite Germany into a powerful country. We also came to know that under the leadership of person Count Cavour, unification of Italy took place. We will now discuss about the birth of socialist movement and the Russian Revolution. First, let us try to understand the concept of socialism. Socialism is that principle which thinks about equality among all people in the society. Earlier, after the Industrial Revolution, the society was divided into two sections. The first section was capitalists and the second section was working class. The capitalists were rich businessmen who owned factories and would get the profit earned in the business. They enjoyed all the rights and facilities. And the second class was working class. All laborers were in this class. These people worked in the factories. They had no rights and their working condition was not good. Therefore, we see that the society was not equal and it was divided into two classes. At this time, some people thought about creating a society that was equal and where all the people enjoyed equal chances and equal rights. Now you can see a picture on the TV screen. This is a picture of Karl Marx, who is known as father of socialism. Along with Friedrich Engels, he gave the idea of socialism. Do you know the famous book written by Karl Marx? He wrote a book. The book name was Das Kapital. In this book, Karl Marx pointed out that throughout our history, there has been class struggle. Capitalists always exploit the workers who work more and get low wages. This leads to class struggle between capitalists and the workers. The solution to this problem is the end of capitalism and formation of an equal society. Slowly, the idea of socialism became popular all over the world. The Russian Revolution was a result of these ideas. Dear learners, do you know that Russia was an industrially backward society? Most of the people in the country were farmers. Russia was ruled by a ruler who was called Tsar. He was a dictator who was disliked by the people of his country because of his wrong policies and bad behavior. In 1905, a revolution took place in Russia against the rule of the Tsar. This led to reforms in the constitution and the formation of the Duma. Duma was the assembly in the Russian Empire. Farmers and common people were its members. Dear learners, we must understand that as a result of the revolution of year 1905, the condition of the workers, farmers, and the common people of Russia improved. However, there were still some problems which led to the beginning of another revolution in the year 1917. Let us now try to find out the causes of the Russian Revolution of the year 1917. It is important to note that even after the Russian Revolution of 1905, the condition of the workers, farmers, and non-Russian people living in Russia did not improve much. Farmers and workers had to work very hard, and in return they would get very little income. The ruler of Russia, Tsar Nicholas II, was a dictator. He had imposed many taxes on the public, and people did not like his rule. Russia had participated in the First World War. Thousands of Russian soldiers were killed in this war. However, they did not have uniform to wear and weapons to fight. Because of this reason, the people of Russia were very angry with the Tsar Nicholas II. The writings of the Karl Marx, the book we talked about, and Leo Tolstoy also inspired the Russians to throw away the rule of Tsar. We already know about Karl Marx, but do you know who was Leo Tolstoy? Leo Tolstoy was great Russian writer who is famous all over the world for his works like War and Peace and Anna Karenina. All these reasons inspired the Russian to revolt against the rule of Tsar. Many Soviets were formed during the revolution. Soviet is a council of workers. The job of these councils was to manage affairs till the new government was formed. In the year 1917, the King Tsar Nicholas II was removed, and in his place a temporary government was formed under the control of Menshevik Party. Now, before moving forward, let me explain to you two important terms related to Russian Revolution. The first term is Menshevik and the other term is Bolshevik. These two terms are important to understand before we move on. In the year 1903, Russian Social Democratic Labour Party was divided into two sections. One section was called Menshevik Party and the other section was called Bolshevik Party. Menshevik was led by Julius Martov, and the Bolshevik Party was led by Vladimir Lenin. The Romanov dynasty came to an end with the removal of Tsar Nicholas II, and the Menshevik Party formed the temporary government. However, this new government failed to fulfill the demands of the people. At this time, the other party, led by Lenin, called Bolshevik, and removed the Menshevik government and formed a new government in October month in the year 1917. This incident is known as the October Revolution in the history of the world. With this, the Russian Revolution also came to an end. Thus we see that Russian Revolution led to the end of the rule of Tsar in Russia and also to the formation of the USSR. The full form of USSR was Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. The USSR existed from the year 1922 till the year 1991. All the states under it were ruled by the Communist Party that ruled from capital Moscow. Learners, do you know that after the Second World War, Cold War began between USSR and USA? As after the Second World War, these two countries became superpowers, the whole world was divided into two camps. One camp was led by America and the other was led by USSR. We call it Cold War because no direct war took place, as it would have killed many people. Hence, it remained a war of ideas only. With this, we come to the end of this lesson. Let us revise what we have learnt in this lesson so far. First, we discussed about the meaning of socialism. Capitalist and working class. We also learned about the contribution of Karl Marx for the birth of socialism. Third, we learned about Russian Revolution in the year 1905 and its failure. Fourth, we learned about causes of the beginning of Russian Revolution in the year 1917. Fifth, we learned about the concept of Menshevik, Bolshevik and October Revolution. Sixth point, we learned about formation of Soviet Union and Cold War with America. Dear learners, I hope you understood the concept of socialism and Russian Revolution. If you want to give any feedback or you have any query, you can email us at signlanguage@nios.ac.in. You can visit our website www.nios.ac.in Thank you.
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने,
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो,
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर। शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर।
शिक्षा और परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बहुत,
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, स्वयं बने, हम
Welcome to the NIOS. In this video, we are going to learn different vocabulary used in chapter 3. These are all important words: civilization, सभ्यता, Ancient ऐतिहासिक. King राजा. Culture संस्कृति. Religion धर्म. AD after death. ईस्वी. BC before Christ. ईसा पूर्व. Revolt विद्रोह. Monarchy सम्राट. Classical शास्त्रीय. Monarchy साम्राज्य. Republic गणतंत्र. कॉलोनी बस्ती. मॉडर्न आधुनिक. रेनेसेंस पुनर्जागरण. यूनिफिकेशन एकीकरण. सेंचुरी शताब्दी. 5th century 5वीं शताब्दी. 15th century 15वीं शताब्दी. Decline पतन. Iron Age लौह युग. Greek civilization यूनानी सभ्यता. रोमन सिविलाइजेशन रोमन सभ्यता. मौर्य एम्पायर मौर्य काल. इम्पैक्ट प्रभाव. मेडिएवल मध्यकालीन. एम्पायर साम्राज्य. सिस्टम प्रणाली. फ्यूडलिज्म सामंतवाद. इंपीरियलिज्म साम्राज्यवाद. सोशल सिस्टम समाजतंत्र. फ्यूडल सिस्टम सामंत प्रथा. पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम राजनीति तंत्र. इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन औद्योगिक क्रांति. You can send your feedback at the email ID signlanguage@nios.ac.in. You can visit our website www.nios.ac.in. Thank you so much.